John C. Maxwell, The Self-Aware Leader, Play to Your Strengths, Unleash Your Team. Dive into the enlightening world of The Self-Aware Leader by John C. Maxwell and discover the power of self-awareness in leadership. This book summary highlights the importance of understanding your strengths and weaknesses to become a successful leader. Learn how to develop self-awareness, practice followership, exercise self-discipline, and cultivate patience. Furthermore, explore the significance of accountability, seeking advice from trusted sources, and fostering positive relationships with your team. This summary encapsulates the essential elements of effective leadership and provides valuable insights to help you unleash your team's potential.
Self-awareness for leaders. Strong self-awareness skills are essential for effective leadership. Leaders must recognize their strengths and weaknesses and strive to improve. Executive coaches agree that a lack of self-awareness is a common pitfall among leaders, but it can be remedied with deliberate effort. By taking stock of personal and professional assets, leaders can more accurately understand who they are and what type of leader they want to be. Improved self-understanding leads to better collaboration and more effective leadership. Leading yourself. Leading yourself is more challenging than leading others. Great leaders like George Washington and Gandhi struggled to lead themselves. Those who don't know how to lead themselves tend to get in their own way, failing to perceive themselves accurately. The unaware judge themselves by their intentions, giving themselves a pass even when they do something wrong. This self-perception flaw can hinder young leaders and cause them to stumble. Great leaders, however, show their ability to lead others by how they lead themselves day to day. Strategies for self-aware leadership. Effective leadership requires self-awareness and the ability to exercise authority with accountability, empathy, and discipline. To cultivate these qualities, one must learn followership, develop self-discipline, practice patience, and seek accountability. Leadership is not a one-size-fits-all concept. It requires self-awareness and the ability to connect and empathize with others. In this book summary, we outline 4 strategies for becoming a more self-aware leader: learn followership, develop self-discipline, practice patience, and seek accountability. To become a successful leader, one must first learn followership. Effective leadership requires an understanding of the world around us and the ability to empathize with others. Leaders need to exercise authority with concern for others and avoid arrogance. Discipline is a crucial quality for any leader. By cultivating self-discipline, one can exercise authority over others effectively. Frederick the Great of Prussia once encountered an extremely old man, who walked ramrod straight, chest out, eyes staring intently ahead. When asked who he was, the old man replied, "I am a king." When asked over whom he ruled, the old man stated he ruled over himself. A leader who has self-discipline can effectively inspire and motivate their team to achieve their goals. Leadership is not a sprint but a marathon, and it requires patience. It takes time to become an effective leader by investing in oneself over the long term. Leaders should pace themselves in alignment with their team members and avoid getting out too far ahead or lagging behind. Accountability is an essential characteristic for all leaders. Leaders are accountable for their actions as well as the actions of their team members. They must be alert to the seductive power of leadership to corrupt their empathy and sensitivity. Leaders should seek accountability to someone they respect, who can provide feedback and gauge their actions. In conclusion, cultivating self-awareness is essential for effective leadership. By learning followership, developing self-discipline, practicing patience, and seeking accountability, a leader can connect more effectively with their team and inspire them to achieve their goals. Facilitating success. Effective leadership is not about personal achievements, but about enabling one's team to succeed. A good leader acts as a facilitator, using their talents and influence to clear the path for their team to achieve their goals. Self-awareness is key to being an effective leader, as it allows for humility and the recognition of one's weaknesses. Leaders who understand that leadership is a trust rather than a right are the most successful. Focus on your strengths. Discover your purpose by recognizing your strengths and building upon them. According to Maxwell, a person's purpose in life is linked to their giftedness. By concentrating on mental, emotional, and competency assets, individuals can define their purpose. Leaders find their primary purpose when they identify and develop their strengths. Building communities, connecting deeply with peers and employees, and not abandoning anyone during career advancement are characteristics of natural leaders. Maxwell's success in building power and strong friendships can be attributed to recognizing his skills in both arenas and building his career on them. Leaders and their impact on employee retention. The reasons why people leave their jobs go beyond simple salary and advancement opportunities. Leaders play a crucial role in creating an environment that fosters positivity and growth. A staggering 65% of employees leave their jobs because of an unpleasant relationship with their boss. To avoid this, leaders should establish positive relationships with their teams by respecting and appreciating their work, being trustworthy, competent, and confident. The book's summary emphasizes the fact that leaders can't assume blamelessly when employees leave their organization, as it is often attributed to toxic work culture under their leadership. It highlights the significance of a leader's personality and competence in shaping the long-term success of a business. The book calls for a shift toward positive leadership styles to create a work environment that nurtures a positive attitude and growth for every individual on the team. It urges leaders to show empathy and humanity by valuing the contributions of their team members and fostering transparency and honesty. The book also explores how organizational performance directly correlates with employee engagement, urging leaders to consider employee happiness as a significant metric to achieve company growth and long-term success. Effective leadership through trust. A common trap that leaders fall into is micromanaging their team, but effective leadership requires trust. Leaders should focus on their own responsibilities and trust their team members to do their part. By learning to prioritize what needs attention and what doesn't, leaders can become better at delegating tasks and fostering a positive team environment. Leadership tips for success. Leaders should not assume they are infallible, everyone makes mistakes. When choosing a career, start by exploring various paths to determine your strengths, then focus your efforts on a particular arena. It is essential to prioritize long-term goals and personal development over immediate gratification, and to prioritize your team's advancement over your own. Criticism is par for the course, and leaders should handle it with grace, accepting constructive feedback and ignoring negativity. To become the best leader in the room, prioritize learning for yourself and your team. Good leadership is measured by how successful your team members are, and leaders should take the longer, more challenging road for greater payoff. Remember to listen more than you talk and to give credit to those who contribute to your success.
In conclusion, The Self-Aware Leader offers invaluable insights into the importance of self-awareness in leadership and development. The book emphasizes that leaders must understand their strengths and weaknesses, work on improving themselves, and show humility and accountability. Building strong relationships with your team and valuing their efforts is a crucial aspect of successful leadership. With the strategies and advice provided in this book, you can take charge of your personal and professional growth, and motivate your team towards a more productive and satisfying work life.